What?
impossible. There's so much going on.
You should
Hello,
try
world.
Right out of my ass.
meditation.
Oh boy.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome to
open.
Trailer Time.
I'm back.
Cold open.
I don't know if anybody wants me back. But I'm back.
We didn't invite you back yet. Here you are. Weird.
No one wanted you
How was
here.
your vacation?
It was pretty crazy. I got pickpocketed in France.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that what happened?
I even had the old man fanny patch.
Yeah.
In front,
Well, that's
all
why.
zipped
Where
up
did
and
they
everything.
pickpocket? What did they
They
steal?
got me on the subway. Got my
Oh
wallet.
no.
Got my minister's card is gone.
Oh,
now.
dude. Well, I mean,
They were good. Within 10 minutes of pickpocketing me, they'd spent $1,000 on my Visa card.
Shit.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
listen, I mean,
They move
listen,
fast.
That's one
Wow.
episode.
Purdue.
And then the only thing that I really, well, there's a picture of my dad, which I can get. Picture of me and my grandma when I was first born. I lost that. But there's a
Aw.
picture that Skylar gave me for Father's Day when she was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And on the back it said, "To the best dad I've had yet."
Yet.
Oh,
That's
so
That's a good
sad.
reminder every day to look at that.
To the best dad I've had yet. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
So
Ah,
that's
that's
that.
gushing. Yeah, Paris,
Yeah.
I'm afraid, is very ripe for pickpocketers, and there's a lot going around for tourists being like, please don't A, look like a tourist, and B, like have shit somewhere you can't see it.
I don't think I look like a tourist.
Yeah,
I probably did.
You
You look like
1,000%.
But it was-
Were you talking on the subway?
yeah.
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 It was a good trip. I enjoyed it. I'm done with Paris though, in France. Like I don't need to ever go back there again. I've been there so many times. I'm just done. Amsterdam was fun. Got to sit with all the
Ooh.
Haarsmas.
Yeah. All the,
18 Haarsmas at one table. That must
That-
have been
Aw,
your worst
cool.
that
night.
would have been
Whoa.
like, that might have been like, if I was there, I would have been like, is this hell?
Is this
Where did I
hell?
walk
What I
into?
did. One thing I learned
How
about
do you
my
all understand each other?
now I know why I drink so much. They
Now you know why I
put
drink
me
so
to
much.
shame. They put
Wow.
me to shame. Oh, and by the way, it's my Aunt Leah's birthday today, so happy birthday, Aunt Leah.
Oh, happy,
Happy birthday,
birthday,
Leah. It's my
Leah.
mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday,
Oh,
Mom.
happy birthday,
Pagan's mom.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
It's
Happy
late
birthday.
there, so I'm just gonna go to Facebook
That's
and
weird.
wish
It
her
was
happy
my mom's
birthday.
birthday on Sunday. Is it
It
like
was?
Mom's month or something? Is
Happy
everybody's
birthday,
mom's
Drew's
birthday?
mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just
All the
happy birthday for
birthdays.
Stephanie's mom for whenever your birthdays,
Whenever
whenever
your
your mom's
mom's
birthday
birthday
as well.
It's October.
We'll just
Say
we'll get
hello
them
to
all
her.
in right now.
Yes.
Tell her I said hi. And, you know, a little wink, you know. What are you
Call
doing?
me.
I'm saying happy birthday to my Aunt Leah.
Right now? We're
Right
literally
now.
live on
Well,
the
you're
internet.
talking.
He's
And
gonna
you're like,
send this recording of him sending
Oh
this
my
text.
God.
Yes.
There you go. See, it's done. It's
Done.
It's
Yes.
done.
Well,
it's immortalized.
Maybe I'm glad you're back, I guess.
Are you really?
Welcome back.
I think you
Let's
guys,
just say
Maybe.
I think you guys like having me not around.
you're back.
Yeah. You missed some good trailers. You know, we watched Marvel last week, or Sony Marvel. You know, it
I
was.
watched Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I feel like we just need to watch them again for people's
Yes.
sake.
No.
That's what we're doing
Yes.
today. We're
No,
we're just
I'm
watching
excited that there's
old trailer talks.
I'm excited that there's non.
This is gonna be an
Look at. I'm not the only one talking about it. If you read the trades, a lot of people are like a little
Superhero-
over superhero
the
movies
superhero-
right now.
Yeah.
And Flash doing so well.
Huh.
yeah.
It's not. It's
And that
sarcasm
Marvel-
for anybody
the-
watching.
the-
Sarcasm.
Not doing it.
Skylar
doing
tried to buy tickets to the first day of Barbie, and they're already sold out.
Yeah.
She can't get them.
Do they know who she is? Go back to cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back again. But there's a couple. She wants to go to those eat theaters. What do you call those?
Oh,
theaters?
like the dining, sit down,
Dining theaters.
luxury.
Yeah, they're
Nice.
already
Whoa, whoa,
booked.
whoa, 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 whoa! What?
Yeah, we have theaters you can eat, order food, and they'll
Yeah,
serve food.
get
and
drinks.
Drinks.
There's one theater in Pasadena where it's like a love seat, just you and another person, and it's
And
practically
you
like a
didn't
bed.
take me.
Do you
Yeah.
have to have a person next to you? Or can you just be like,
You can take the whole thing to yourself, but I wonder if a stranger can
There's
come
like,
and take
I think
it.
isn't there one
Oh,
in
yeah,
like
there are assigned
North
seats.
Hollywood that has like a sex swing?
oh God?
No, I don't know. I just made that up.
No, it's called iPix.
Probably.
It's in
And you
Pasadena.
didn't
It's
take
called-
me.
That's
Fucking
where I went and
rude
watched
is what I'm saying.
Guardians.
Sex swings and everything. God.
There's
Yeah.
only like 20, 25 people in the whole theater.
Yeah, they're pretty small.
Oh my
now.
gosh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, the
What
love
kind of
seats
food
can
is
fit
it?
in.
Like, is it just fast food
It's
or
like
something?
no, it's like nice
All kinds of good
food.
food.
I mean, you can get like
Steak if
chicken
you want.
fingers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get like some like pasta and.
I went to
pizza
one
and-
recently and they had like a quesadilla.
I don't know if I'd order a steak at a movie theater. That's just a little.
No,
That's like.
no fish or steak.
Honestly, the quesadilla that me and you had,
back there
Steph,
with the
when
pop-
Oh,
that
that
was
was
bomb.
bomb.
I'm still thinking about that quesadilla.
Did he
Fucking
sous vide or how was it prepared? That was the chef. Was the chef preparing the
It's
steak
taken
tonight?
out back. It's stepped on.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll take the sea bass. It's probably just catfish. You caught out back in the fucking
They have the
pond.
lobster.
Anyways, we digressed.
Yeah, we
Yes.
do digress. I do want to welcome back and thanks to everybody for being here today. I do want to talk about real quick, interesting topic that I found over the week that is going on with Comic-Con in San Diego, SDCC, the biggest con that in the world. All these studios are pulling out. Netflix is pulled out. Disney's pulled out. Marvel's pulled out. Lucasfilm is pulled out. HBO is pulled out. Sony Pictures has pulled out, and Universal Studios has they have all pulled out of
Why?
going to Comic-Con 2020,
And a lot of the actors are too.
Well, yeah. So the reason is the writer's strike. So a lot of showrunners can't promote their films, and then they're anticipating that the actors are going to go on strike as well.
Yeah.
So they
Which
don't want
is
to.
tomorrow. No, June 30th is the deadline.
Yeah. So they're anticipating that they're not going to have anybody there to promote the shows.
Gotcha.
So they
Right.
can't schedule anything. So they're sort of saying like, well, we'll just since we
not
can't
go?
schedule it, we're just not going to go.
So who's going?
CouchSoup is going to now have a Hall H.
Yes, I've always wanted to go to Comic-Con. Perfect timing.
We're just going to email me.
Me too, Steph,
We
but not
noticed-
like this.
Yes.
A
no.
lack in program.
Trailer Talk Live at Hall H. Nobody's there.
It's like 4 people. Hey, Mom. Yeah,
I've done Hall H.
I know.
It's a big
That was a big
checkbox
deal.
on my life.
That was a big deal for you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that was cool.
That's crazy though. That's a big chunk
Is
of
Hall
big
H just
names.
the one
And
drug?
it's still
or...
sold out. It's completely sold
So
out.
Hall H is the
Oh.
largest theater where they do all the big showcases. Like, so it's the one that fits the most.
And Con Man
Like all
was
the
the
Marvel
first
movies and stuff.
independent show to debut at Hall H.
Yeah.
But it's all sold out still. And the
Yeah.
owners are a little bit like, runners like, yeah, whatever, we'll still have fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some studios going. So,
Oops,
like, Warner Brothers is still going to be there. Amazon Studios, they'll probably be promoting The Boys and Wheel of Time. Max, so HBO is not going to be there, but Max will. I don't understand any of this.
It's the same.
No one
well,
does.
up.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows what the fuck that means?
Triggered.
Paramount Pictures is going to be there. NBC, Peacock.
That's enough.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a
So
lot of
some
programs,
streaming
but think about it.
services.
No, like literally, other than like The Boys, no superhero content. No, like this will be like the first time ever I think at Comic-Con in a long time where there won't be any like superhero announcements.
So
I mean,
here's-
DC could show up and I guess talk about it, but they don't really have
Yeah.
anything. What Aquaman? I mean, maybe they could promote
Their
Aquaman.
lineup, I mean, they've got some stuff in
Yeah.
the works. I don't know.
That part I would miss. I would miss because that's why you go to Comic Con. But
Sure.
as a complaint, in the last 10 years, Comic Con San Diego is not about the nerds anymore and the sci-fi. It's now,
Right.
and they call it that now. It's a total pop culture thing. But like, I don't like to go to Comic Con and to go there for a drama being released or like
Right.
I don't. That's
Right.
not going to Comic Con for me, and that's why I prefer the smaller Comic Cons now too. And also, the big one in San Diego is so VIP'd, it's ridiculous.
It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, it's hard to get into things. Lines are very long.
Like, go to the little ones in Pensacola, Florida, and you go down for breakfast, and the celebrities are sitting right there having breakfast. with you.
Yeah.
Like, I love those ones.
And that's when PJ, hey, can I sit
You
here?
cannot.
You know,
were
I'm
at
a
a bar- we
producer
were at a bar-
with an Emmy.
We
Scoot
were at a
over.
bar once.
Just, like, brings the Emmy.
Pensacola, and there's only one bar in the hotel, and everybody stayed in the hotel. And what was that little guy that he played with Austin Powers, the little mini-me guy?
Aw.
Oh,
Remember?
Vernon Trevor or
We were
something.
passing him around the bar.
Jesus Christ.
He loved it. And we just passed him around the bar. Yeah. It was fun times. He was drunk. We were drunk. We were all drunk. Can I pass you over there? Sure. Yeah, that was a good time. That's why I like the small cons.
What?
Oh,
What do you guys think? I mean,
he's not alive anymore though, right? He died. He passed away.
I think he passed away.
He's passed away.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I'll double check actually.
I mean, do you guys have any thoughts? I mean, like, I know neither of you have probably been to San Diego Comic-Con, but just think of the idea that you're going to go to a Comic-Con
Sorry,
and
yes,
Marvel
he passed in 2018.
is not going to like have any big announcements. That to me seems like holy shit. That's pretty,
that is a hole.
that's a
That
big
is a
like
hole.
that's a big
Yeah.
like wow. And no Star Wars, right? No, think about it. No Disney announcements. Netflix isn't going to be there. I mean, it's Sony Pictures, so no Spider-Man anything or Craven or any
Yeah.
of those weird movies that they're doing.
I guess I'm okay with like Netflix not being there because they just had Tudum or whatever you call it. And that's like their kind of, it's not like a con, but like they do like showcases. So like they released images for like Bridgerton. They've talked about like the new Avatar series. So like they've done like little things.
Who's this?
Netflix. They did their little like, they call it Tudum.
Oh, you think they're trying to do their own thing?
Everybody's doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Like E3 started it.
Yeah.
Not E3, the Disney one.
Disney D23.
Yeah. So like Netflix I'm okay with. I do like it because typically like you'll get some pretty good like teasers or like trailers.
Yes.
Especially like you're saying like Marvel, you've had like Wakanda Forever I think last year that came out.
Yeah.
They had a trailer. So there is, I mean, like I am feeling like a little overrun with like all the superhero stuff, so I'm okay if it's not like anything superhero oriented. But like Star Wars, at least you've got a lot coming. You know, you've got Ahsoka coming out soon. Like there's so many different little projects, or not little, but you know what I mean, like big projects.
Do you go to the panels?
No.
No, I don't go to the panels. What's your favorite thing to do? You guys haven't gone? You got?
I have never been to a con.
Never.
In any
Turn
form,
her
a con?
camera off.
Yeah, Pagan, you go to cons.
Peggy goes to cons. Steph,
I
we
do.
have to
Go
break
to
the
cons.
chair.
I've been to like a convention in high school, but it wasn't like a fun convention.
I saw Nolan here recently.
Tried to
Double-
make
double
me
combo.
straight.
I don't know what kind of convention that is then. I went to the non-fun convention.
My favorite thing is to go down Artist Alley. You know, all
Yes.
the little independent
Oh.
artists. That's my favorite thing to do.
That
It's
would be
basically
cool.
just a large row of like stalls for independent artists, and I love all that stuff with like especially in the smaller cons that we have here or in the UK. They're all like just homemade. Like they have an Etsy shop, and
Oh, yeah.
they're like clay switch charms or cutesy stuff.
Don't you have art from there that you got like
do.
that's signed?
I do. I've got
Or is
plenty of
that-
art, and I've got
yeah.
these. I picked up like actual wooden
are cool.
coasters that it's a set of 5, I think, for Lord of the Rings.
Those are cool.
Yeah, they were really cool. It's like an independent company in Belfast, and they like laser them in cool designs, and they've got like
I'd love to have one of those laser machines.
Man, that's the thing. It's like I wish if I ever, whenever I go to a Comic-Con, especially San Diego, and you walk past like all the people selling, like you're just like, I wish I had so much money. I would buy everything.
Really?
I would buy all of it. Like I want the swords.
those
I want
guys
the
with the
statues. Yeah, I want the cool like replicas of like the Infinity Gauntlet. I want the alien statue. I want the life-size Hulk. Like I would just be like, yeah, take it. I don't know where that's gonna go. I'll give me one of those. I want that.
Put it in the
signed
truck.
Turtles comic. Give me that one over there. Yeah, like I just it's like it's overwhelming.
Do you have
I
a
want
room at your house for everything?
No,
So you just keep putting
No,
your shit
he
back
doesn't.
there.
yeah, I just store it here at the studio. What do you think? Yeah. My
Too
wife,
much
I can't have
boxes
any of
of
that
his
shit around.
childhood toys that his wife won't
What do you
let him
think all
keep
this
at the
shit's behind
house.
me? What do you think Retro Replay was? An excuse to get all that stuff out of my house.
We should have a telethon.
Tell-
We should have a 24-hour
Jerry Lewis
telethon
here at,
and sell all this shit.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, all right.
There's a lot of
All
cool
of it.
stuff.
yeah, fair. There is actually a lot of cool stuff there.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool to us. I don't think anybody else will find it cool.
Well, maybe
You never know.
There's Nolan's golf clubs. We could
Oh.
No, we can't. That's
We can't touch those.
no one would.
But everything else can go.
Oops.
it was Jill's birthday yesterday.
It was.
Oh, happy birthday, Jill.
Yeah, there's lots here of your stuff.
Yeah, there is.
Shelf.
I had
Well,
more.
anyway.
All right, what are
Comic-Con.
we here for? Trailers. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we are. We're here for trailers. Anyway, well, I mean, so I just wanted like one last
Yeah.
thing on this note. Like, so
Go for it.
E3 has had a hard time. We
I
just
thought it got
recently
canceled.
Yeah.
E3 got canceled because all of the big studios pulled out because
Yeah.
Sony does their own showcase, Xbox now does their own showcase, Nintendo has now has their own. So all the big platforms have now pulled out. So E3 is considered. A lot of people are saying it's dead, like it's not probably coming back.
not
It was
gonna
canceled
Agree.
this year. So is there a realm that you think that Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, will like die out or become different? Be in a different form, like because to your point, Netflix has its own showcase now. Marvel has its own. Star Wars has its own announcement platform. Like I would anticipate they're all gonna end up doing their own fandoms, right? DC has their own thing that they do all their announcements now too.
But San Diego still has the independent panels and the community events.
right.
And, like it's still.
But they don't
that's
fund.
the
They
best
don't
part
pay
of
the
it.
millions of dollars for the advertising, for the rooms, to like the
Yeah, people aren't
hotels that they
flying
book
across
out.
the world to to see them. They're usually there for the Marvel stuff.
Yeah, if the actors will get paid to sign on paper, they will be there.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I think it'll still happen.
To promote it.
Yeah.
It'll just be a different iteration.
And you look at the smaller Comic-Cons, they don't have the big Marvels and announcements there. It's all independent shit. I don't think so. I actually...
But instead of Comic-Con, they can now pay the actors to do like, hey, now you got to go to D23. You got to show up there. Now you got to show up. No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, rather than promote, like, be there to promote, make San Diego Comic-Con money, it's like, why don't we grow our own fandom? Now we own our own analytics. Now we own all that data. Right?
I think they'll go to everybody. People will go to all of them.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see SDCC like shutting down because like it's sort of like a cult thing now.
Yeah, and when you look at
like you show Rocky Horror Picture Show at the theaters, people are still gonna go. Like it's just a cult thing to go to SDCC, and I feel like
maybe it just won't be so hard to get a ticket.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it'll kind of go back to a little bit of normalcy. However, in saying that, if you're saying that the real prediction here of all of them pulling out is kind of based around the actors, the writers' strike, like that might not be around next year, and we might get another cool, like we'll probably have a few more Star Wars series already on the right. So I feel like they might just be having a weird year, but they'll spring back next year.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I just wonder if like they'll find that like, hey, we saved a shit ton of money this year not going to San Diego. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's what happened with E3. It was sort of like, we don't really need that. It doesn't really do a lot for us anymore. And I'm wondering if the studios are feeling the same.
The only thing I would say regarding E3 is because it's video games, like I feel like there's a different connect between E3 physically and SDCC physically, because say like they are big actors like Jason Momoa or Gal Gadot or whatever.
And E3 always had a problem.
Yeah, and E3 I think like it would be cool to go and like see the demo or like get your hands on the games, especially for reviewers or content creators who want to go in first. But now that they're all doing their own like Nintendo Direct, and we have Xbox Showcase and PlayStation Showcase, like all of their consumers are based at home, and they're not interested in like the game physically, like to go see it. If it was the actor, maybe, but like you know what I mean. I feel like there's a disconnect here.
E3 was originally started as a B2B thing.
Yeah, and
you weren't even allowed to go into it.
It's still they only release a certain amount of tickets to the public. So it used to only be.
So there's no revenue stream. There's no way for those things to make money. Like they're meant to promote products to other businesses. So
but, I don't think E3 will come back anyway.
No. Yeah. And it's too expensive for no return.
All right. Well, that's good to know. It's interesting to hear that you guys think that. I was kind of worried that like this might be not the end of San Diego, but the end of the big San Diego.
It's not going to go
I want to go back before it goes away. All right. Well, we do have some pretty cool trailers on Trailer Talk to talk about today. The next trailer I want to talk about is Zendaya. She's back and she's playing tennis. She's a tennis star, and that's exciting for everyone. But also, she's in a love triangle with two white dudes. So
is it a comedy?
Listen, I don't know. Let's watch this trailer because it's kind of marketed as a comedy drama thingy. So let's figure out how this all comedy rom-com comedy.
I'm going with it. All right,
Count me
I have
intrigued.
loaded up the trailer. I'm hitting play in 3, 2, 1, play. Good green screen.
It's already
Language
rated R.
throughout, some sexual content. Lovely.
Hi. Hey.
Whoa, what were you guys doing?
Tashi Duncan. She's gonna
Were
turn
they-
a whole family
do you
into
think?
millionaires.
I don't know.
Oh.
She'll have a fashion line.
Whoa.
A foundation.
You were incredible
Nice
today.
song.
Thank you.
I mean, it wasn't even like tennis. It was an entirely different game.
God, I love her.
Yeah.
Come hang out with us later.
Want me to come tuck you in?
No, we can just keep talking.
Yes.
How often does this happen? Going after the same girl?
Not as often as you think.
We usually have different types.
So you're saying I should be flattered?
Aren't you everybody's type?
Aw.
Yes.
Oh, they look very young
Oh.
for this. Shirt.
Who
boy.
saw that coming?
Get it, Zendaya. Get it.
The big smile on her face.
He's not in love
That's a
with
cool
you.
shot.
Oh, that was a great
What
shot.
makes you think I want someone to be in love with me?
It's nice to see you lit up about something, even if it's my girlfriend.
Oh.
Oh, God, no. Oh, it's like,
part
That was
his
horrible.
coach, Tashi Donaldson, who also is his wife.
I'm playing for both of us, Tashi.
No.
Oh
I have a
no.
hard time watching the rest of this
Disturbed by the
trailer.
fact that she could have been into someone like me
When we were teenagers.
when we were teenagers.
Oh.
Hey, I love you.
I know.
Han Solo moment.
You don't know what tennis is. It's a relationship.
Ooh.
We went somewhere
Oh, that was
really
cool.
beautiful together.
I'm taking
Yeah,
such good care of my
all
little
right.
white boys.
It's like a sports film.
I assume you planned this?
Not this part.
She's so small.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, queen.
She's in her mother era.
Mommy? No.
Wow.
Mommy era. My gosh.
Wow.
I don't know what to say. I do, but I don't know.
I do, but as a
I mean, like, what's left to see? But does she hook up with the other guy again? Like, they
no,
basically gave you the whole story.
did
Right,
they?
fair.
I don't know if they
I
did.
don't know.
Okay, so she was a tennis star. She was in a love triangle with two guys.
Right.
She ends up hooking up with both of them. Then she
Sure.
breaks her leg.
Right.
But she sticks with one, but she
Right.
coaches the other one.
No,
And now will
no,
she?
she doesn't coach the other
I mean,
one.
she meets up with the other one while she's coaching her husband.
Right.
And is she going to hook up with him again?
Well,
That's
no,
it.
her
And that's
husband
gonna
is
be it.
playing the other one in a match.
Yeah.
It looks like they're playing each other. So
Facing
she's
off.
trying to. It's like a face off.
Yeah, I think that trailer gave me too much.
Really? I don't. I'm kind of like I was on the fence there too. Well, anyway. Well, all right. What do you guys think before I get into it?
I mean, go ahead, Steph.
Steph's just like, I want to be.
Oh, it looks really interesting, and I like it because I feel like in this, like in 2023 and 2022, we've seen a lot of this kind of like storytelling. And I don't know what to call it, but like there's a little bit of comedy. It's like very stylized. It's kind of like if you took Clueless with, I don't know, like Euphoria, and then
Sure.
Serena Williams. Like it's just like a interesting story, and it's a drama. Like I don't really see it as a comedy, but like it just, I don't know. Like it looks interesting.
Got a lot
I
of
hope
buzz.
it'll be good. Yeah, it
Got
looks.
a lot of buzz.
Yeah, it's.
It
I
looks
just
well
remember.
shot.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
Looks really good.
That's all you
Like
got.
it just looks.
Yeah, but
no,
it looks
no.
so-
It's just
but
the
I'd watch
snap
it
has really
because of that.
fucked
Okay.
me. Like.
Yeah.
Oh, this, I was not expecting the snap in the trailer, and it's making me do things like, I don't know,
Yeah.
nails on a chalkboard type thing.
Right. You don't like watching
I
people's
feel
legs
it
get
in the
snapped
back
in
of my
half.
throat.
No.
I'm having this
Yeah.
affected me far worse than I thought it did. But okay.
Just if it was like anybody else, but watching Zendaya get her leg broken.
No pain
It's just
for
I
her.
can't. Oh, I don't know. I can't talk about it without having like triggered phobia.
Do you think there was
it's
foul
horrible.
play?
Pull it together, Pagan.
I can't.
Was it
Okay,
foul
here it
play? A
is.
little,
I really like Zendaya. I think she looks great. However, I don't think the age gap is kind of believable. No, where they're like, yeah, when we were teenagers, and I'm like, so yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't buy that either.
Okay.
It just
yeah,
seems
yeah,
like
yeah.
the age gap, like from when they were teenagers to, I assume,
Adults.
mid
They
20s
gave her short
or
hair.
30s. It's,
Oh no,
it's,
no. I think it's like 2-3 years. I don't think it's like.
It said years later.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
it's like decades.
okay. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
they were
yeah.
like
Yeah.
giving a
50
bigger age
years.
gap.
Yeah. You don't.
Yeah.
You're not a tennis star for that.
see,
Like
okay.
No,
you don't take
yeah.
a 10-year break as a tennis star and then like.
That sucks though, being that famous and then blowing.
Okay,
your knee
I
out
feel
over
you.
there.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
well then that's better. I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
maybe
It
I
looked
just
good.
jumped to conclusions there.
It was. It was. I just think the trailer gave me too much, but
Yeah.
I'd watch that in a heartbeat.
Well, I mean, it's interesting. So Zendaya has a line. Let me find it.
Is it Zendaya or Zendaya?
I don't know. I'm not like a.
Mommy.
Google.
Yeah,
Yes, mommy.
It's
My girl.
it's you're my queen, your hotness. She's
Logan.
everything.
Not my type.
Not your
Not my
type.
type.
I mean, she has an interesting line. So she says, I'm taking such good care of my little white boys, right? Like, there's something here that I think is nuanced that I think the trailer's kind of like subtly giving away. I think she's sort of playing two sides of the coin here, right? Like, in the sense that, like, they think they're in control, but really she's the one sort of like there's like more of a sinister thing maybe happening here. I don't know. Just that last shot too with her, the glasses and like she's not smiling.
No.
She's just like business, like in business mode, and like I'm getting
What
it.
would you do if Kristen said to you after you told Kristen you loved her and she goes, "I know."
I'd be
Like,
like,
that's cold.
I don't know. I feel like
That's
that's
cold.
Han
He'd
Solo.
be like, "That's a Han Solo reference."
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like that's
I married the
just,
right woman.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wondered if you guys caught any of that,
think
or
you're
what
right.
you think. Is there
Yeah.
more here, like than
I
than
think
the
so.
trailer is? Giving
Yeah.
away?
So maybe then it's
I did
it's a
catch
bit
that
of a
line.
red herring. You think you know where it's going.
Yeah, I think it could be that. I think it's definitely like, it's kind of like a power couple, like a power team. Like you see them like a lot of billboards of her and her husband, or her and like the other guy like facing off, or like they're a team. So it is kind of interesting. Like I feel like it didn't give away the story. Like I feel like it's like what Drew's saying, like, and what you're saying, I guess. Like there's definitely, like, I think a little bit more to it. I don't know what, but
I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
like I think it looks really well acted. It looks really well shot. I thought the trailer was like they had some really interesting angles. It was like it looked great. I feel like at the beginning of this trailer, or maybe throughout, it kind of has almost a retro grade on it. Maybe that's just the quality of it. It seems like it's got a filter on it.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I don't particularly think I would be interested in this story.
Really?
It doesn't seem like a story that grabs me. That like she was a tennis champion, she broke her leg, and then her husband is now a tennis champion, but he's gonna face off against a high school friend or a teenage friend that they like used to have threesomes with. I don't know. That doesn't really grab me. What's
It's
the
a
power
sports
play?
movie.
Like, what's
It's
the
described as a sports movie.
Yeah, well,
maybe
it's
maybe
because
that's
the trailer,
it. Maybe it's tennis.
the trailer starts out as kind of like a sexy kind of romance, like love triangle, almost like rom-com-y, right?
Yeah.
In a weird
Yeah.
way, like a more like more more indie,
Yeah.
like an indie rom-com. And then it kind of goes into like it's a sports film, like with these
Yeah.
cool shots, like you see that
Oh,
tennis
I
ball
love
shot,
the
like you're
tennis of
following
it.
the
Yes,
ball, and
so
it
great.
I was like, oh, that was dope as shit. Like like I've never seen tennis being like portrayed this way, and like the way they're like screaming, like those guttural, like raw, like it feels like you're almost like in the moment with them. And
Yeah.
it's really cool and really powerful. But then it kind of goes into this like, is it a woman's revenge story? Like like
Yeah.
did something happen where she has to like she's playing the long game here? Like I don't know. It's because there's like that other shot, and he's like, did you see it playing out this way? And she's like, no, but like
not
I don't
this
know.
Part. Yeah, I
Maybe,
don't
Not
know.
this part,
maybe
yeah.
they made
Weird.
the trailer obvious on purpose. Maybe there's shit
I,
coming.
I
Like,
think so.
like Simple Favor.
Right.
Remember that show?
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe it's the boys. Maybe it's the guys that are kind of like they wanted to get money out of her. Like, she seemed like an up and coming, like really big, star. And so maybe
Yeah.
they wanted their own claim to fame, and they were interested in being tennis players. So that was kind of like their in. But like,
Yeah, maybe.
I wonder. I
don't know.
wonder.
Yeah.
Some
Ano-
intriguing
another-
things. Oh, it's Zendaya, by the way. Zendaya.
Okay.
Yeah, I like her though, and I think she's great in everything. So I wouldn't mind
good
seeing her in
actress.
this and seeing the
Really
range,
good
but
actress.
Yeah, but not
You
your
ever
thing.
watch Euphoria?
it's not grabbing me.
I never watched Euphoria. Yeah,
that's one that's on my list.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
it just
same.
feels like one of those films that's like
You got to sit down. You got to be
mentally
prepared.
prepared.
TV show, right?
Yeah, like
Take
Yeah.
a shower.
Yeah.
it's a
afterwards.
TV show. Yeah,
It's
so-
pretty raw. It's pretty
Yeah,
raw and rough.
yeah. And I don't know if I want to watch it because it's like teenagers, right? Like she's like a teenager or like
it's like-
late teens, like I don't know,
Yeah.
like
Teenager,
being-
but feels like college.
Yeah. Okay. Another interesting. This is being composed by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross from Nine Inch Nails, who also won the Oscar from Social Network, scoring the Social Network.
He
Oh,
also scored
didn't know
that
Trent
great
Reznor
foreign
scored that
film
Social Network.
where the black goes through. It was a remake of that novel, the girl, the dragon tattoo.
Oh, that's great with Numi.
yes.
Not Numi Rapace. Sorry,
Yeah,
Rooney
yeah.
Mara.
Same,
think he's-
same
Daniel
director, Fincher. Same director
Okay.
as Social
Yeah.
Network. So
Yeah.
David Fincher's movie. Yeah. So
We used to
Great
work
movie.
with those guys that did that.
The Blur.
The Blur.
Yeah, Blur
is their
Studios.
name.
Oh,
Yeah,
Blur Studios are so good.
yeah, they're incredible. And this is directed by Luca
Can't pronounce that name. can you?
Guadagnino. But he did Call Me by Your Name, which was like critically acclaimed. I think it was nominated for an Oscar. If it didn't win,
I think it got a
That's the
few
Timothy
nominations.
Chalamet
Yeah.
one.
This one's got a lot of buzz. Though.
and
It's
so
new.
like I mean
Next year.
it seems like there's a lot of things stacked here. Like I don't think you don't get these composers and you don't get that director without like a pretty incredible script. Like I just don't think like based on like his past
I'm
like
surprised they didn't do a December release then if they're trying to go for the
That's
awards.
true,
'cause
yeah.
February is a tough time to
yeah.
get remembered.
so
to
maybe
be
it's like
remembered.
it didn't turn out and the studios are kind of putting it on the rug but trying to promote it. I don't know.
I'll watch it. I liked it. No superheroes in it. It was good.
Other than Zendaya being a superhero. tennis player.
Yeah, there's articles already on the one of the headlines of the articles is Zendaya sparks internet frenzy after saying, "I'm taking such good care of my two little white boys."
It's such a great line.
It is actually a really great line. I'm glad that they put that in the trailer, and it does, like you say, Drew, kind of like has some sort of underpinning. Like I wonder if there's ulterior motives here, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know if it was enough to be like gripping.
You know what it reminds me of? Did you guys ever see? Oh shit! What's the name of it? Oh man, it's not Tipping Point. It's Match Point with.
I haven't. No.
With her, another
Bloom.
Spider-Man girl.
No,
Kristen Dunst.
It was.
Wasn't Kristen Dunst in Match Point?
No, I don't think so.
No, it was
It's
Scarlett.
Scarlett
Johansson
Yeah,
and
right.
God, I keep blanking on the guy's
The
name.
Star Wars guy.
No, it's Orlando Bloom, right? Oh no, Jonathan Rhys-Meyers.
Jonathan.
I love him.
Dublin actor.
Sorry, I thought it was there's
it kind
another
of-
one I'm thinking of.
This kind of reminds me because like you're watching that movie and you're like, where the fuck is this going? Like the whole movie, and like spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but it ends up being about like a murder, right? Like the end of the movie is really about like. There's like how to get it's like the guy gets away with like it's actually
massive spoiler, but it came out in 2005.
But I'm not going to tell you. Yeah, it's a massive spoiler. But it's like watch it because it's an incredible like this like almost like rom-com. Like you're watching this rom-com like play out like this like infidelity almost almost like
what was it called?
Match Point.
I was thinking of Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. Yeah, that does have Kristen Dunst. I forgot about that. But this feels a little bit in tone and line. They're both tennis movies in a way. Like there's not a lot of tennis in Match Point. It's more about the relationship. This feels a lot more tennis here. But I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued by this. I don't know why. The trailer got me very.
I'll
Again,
see
the
if
way
I
it's
can
shot and the way it's
show you on stream. But there's actually like tweets. Everybody's been tweeting about that particular line, Drew, that you were talking about. So many people were like, that line, it shook me to my core. I laughed my ass off. There was one here. That's great, actually. I'm taking such good care of my little white boys. And there's just this like meme. And I'm taking such good care of my white boys. Like, oh, Zendaya, that Oscar has your name on it. And then there's like GIFs. Like people are going off about this line featuring in the trailer. I know Zendaya busted out laughing after saying that. Lol, that's so cool. I mean it's a standout line for sure, but like I didn't realize it was causing an internet frenzy.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, I think just the fact that Zendaya. Did I say that right?
Zendaya, yeah.
Zendaya is saying it too is sort of like
fair.
Because I mean, she's dating Tom Holland, who's a little white boy.
Facts.
They're adorable. Protect them at all costs.
Yeah, oh my god, yes, I swear. International treasures must be protected at all costs.
Guys, it's not gonna work out. Does it ever work out? Does it ever work out?
Don't you dare!
It could work out between these two. How dare you,
They're in
sir?
love.
It never works out.
He fixed her door and they fell in love.
He
Stop.
fixed her door. That's a euphemism.
They are together forever. Stop it.
She moved to London.
Zendaya is like wonderful and is probably the only Disney fucking movie star that hasn't gone fucked up. And Tom Holland is like such a wonderful like English gentleman.
According to him, he has no riz and he played the long game. You know, I could do this all day.
Yeah.
scored
We
PR
will
working
solidly
exactly
defend
PR working
Tom
in-
Holland
win
and
anything
Zendaya.
here.
Last week
Get
it was
out.
Henry Cavill. This week it's Tom and Zendaya.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's gonna work out.
No. I feel like go flush yourself down the toilet, sir.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Those are some harsh
when that
words.
happens, see how much tears we're gonna have for these games.
And on that note, we'll be right back after this short break.
Is the break over yet? The break's over.
Break's over. And, wow, that was fun.
I'm still not talking to
I
Drew.
think I got canceled.
We'll move on
Tell
to the next
Drew
one.
I'm not talking to him.
What's our next trailer, Uncle Drew? That's your new name, Uncle Drew.
Uncle Drew.
Uncle
Uncle
Drew.
Drew. What's the
Joseph
next?
J. Josephine?
Joseph J. Josephine.
What's our next trailer, Uncle Drew?
Average Joe. Well, I saw this because, funny enough, Nathan Fillion posted this trailer because he's friends with our friend
Michael Trucco.
Michael Trucco, who's in this new show called Average Joe.
He was going to be here today, but he's in Cancun. Son of a bitch.
Oh.
He was going to join us, but he's
How
he's
nice,
living a good
though.
life. Yeah. Directed by Aaron Dean Seaton from Titans, Cleaning Lady, Modern Family. The guy's done. You should see this guy's director list, TV director list. He's done like basically everything. It's starring Dion Cole, Tammy Townsend, Michael Trucco, Malcolm Barrett, Cynthia K. McWilliams, and Ashley Olivia Fisher. So it's got a really good cast. It's on BET Plus, which I did not know was a thing, but I do now. And let's check this trailer out. It's actually pretty cool. Pretty interesting trailer.
All right.
I'm excited. I like the cast. So
I'm pressing play in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, I can't hear it. All good. All good.
You ever see. Father,
It was auto muted.
Aww.
tow truck driver.
This is dad.
Sometimes asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes.
Nice.
Oh shit!
That would kill you.
That was a great shot.
What
I like the color in this.
Let me get this straight.
It's a great line.
What?
Stole $10 million from the Russian mob.
Is that right?
Oh, oh no.
And a Lamborghini.
Oh, and a Lambo? Okay.
What do we do? Go to Touch?
Call touch.
We was just thinking, like, maybe we look for the rest of the money.
Yeah, but we knew what you were gonna say.
I want in.
We had no idea what you were gonna say.
Touch is in. Let's be clear, Touch. This case is mine.
And I know this town better than anybody else. You can trust me.
Maybe I can trust you. What are we gonna do? I saw on one of my murder shows. What we need to do is chop these fools up. What?
That's totally something my wife would say. I saw it on my murder show.
All of you. What are we gonna do?
Amazing.
I think the only way out of this is you leave town. You're a fucking cop. Considering
can't
the
think of other
circumstances,
cop things
Joe.
to
Oh.
Yes, I don't need to tell you.
Oh no. Oh.
We'll kill you.
Oh wow.
I promise you.
Oh, who's the lady?
Oh,
Oh my
Russians are
goodness.
always
A
badass.
lot of tape.
This is not our life.
There is
Ah.
10 million problems.
Ah.
Nice.
Oh. Oh.
Oh!
Oh wow.
Ah, yeah.
This gets
Fuck.
bloody. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
I like the
Okay,
logo, the
average
little
Joe.
line on the edge.
Being a little bit more than average, I'd say.
I don't know where BET
Fuck.
Plus. is.
What is BET Plus?
Someone in the chat tell us where we could find BET Plus. Is it like an app you download? I'm
So I
assuming
think it's like
it's like a
it's
Netflix app, right? Like,
BET's like streaming
streaming?
service.
yeah.
Because it
Oh,
looks like you can watch
it is.
on Sling, the Roku, and Amazon Prime Video if
Oh,
you
wow, it's
have
not
a
even on
premium
Apple TV?
subscription.
Oh,
No.
it is.
man.
It is a service operated by Tyler Perry Studios and Paramount Streaming, and it is. It seems like it is. Sorry, it says BET Plus is a premium subscription streaming service with over 1,000 hours of your favorite Black content from the best Black creators. That is on the BET Plus website. That's awesome.
I wonder if it's on the
Jeepers.
BET channel as well.
I've never seen.
Yeah, I don't
I don't know
know.
what
It might
BET
be a
is. I assume that's like.
Streaming exclusive.
Is that a
it
channel in
sounds like.
America? Like
Do
on
you
Yeah.
know how many
satellite?
episodes it is?
Five?
Find out.
Let's see.
6?
There's
Five?
like I think 3 episodes out right now.
So on IMDb, the most Dion Cole slated
It's
for 10
10
episodes.
episodes.
10 episodes.
That's a lot.
This looks really good.
We reached out to Michael and we said, "Hey, can you give us a little insider, a little tidbit?" And he texted me back and he said, "Well, it's actually based on true events in the showrunner creator's life. His name is Rob Cullen. It's pretty crazy to think that this is grounded in some reality. It's a crazy ride."
Wow.
Wow.
If
Oh
that
my
was your
gosh.
life-
Wow.
if that was your life, man,
His dad
Whoa.
robbed the Russians and stole a Lamborghini.
Whoa.
tell us about
Amazing.
your
Wow.
dad.
Yeah.
Sit down. I got a little story. To
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much
I
time
turned
you
it
got?
into a TV show.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Cool.
crazy?
That is cool, man.
Wow.
And your friend Michael Trucco, he's playing Touch. Is it like the cop?
Touch. Yeah, he's
Touch.
a cop. Yeah.
Cop. Touch or Dutch?
Benjamin
I thought it was Touch.
Touchowski.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
his name.
Benjamin
Touchowski.
Right.
Touchwooski. Touchawooski. Touchawuski.
I thought they said Dutch.
It's
Michael
Touch.
Trucco would make a good
That's what I
Dutch.
thought.
He
Yeah, I
would
thought it
make
was
Right?
Touch.
Like,
Yeah.
would be Dutch. Hey.
Hey, he does kind of look like a touch. It's kind of interesting.
The juice.
It looks cool. I like how he's like, I'm in.
I was not expecting you to say that.
Exactly what you're gonna say. This is crazy. I mean, it's kind of look like it's funny, but it's like crazy dark, like and
but
and
knowing
raw.
it's based on a true story, I must watch it now.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I
yeah.
know it's another,
But
you
it's
know, cop type movie. but
Inspired by
it's
true
based on a true story.
I think
it's
that
just
this like you're saying, Drew, I actually think this looks really well balanced, like
Mm-hmm.
between the small bits of comedy plus like the darkness. Like there's so much crying in that trailer, there's violence, there's like visceral violence.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was
It
a
looks like a
sexy
lot's been
time,
shot.
like there's a lot of balance in here. I feel
Yeah.
like Drew was like, there was a sexy time, I missed the sexy time. Wait, give me the
I know.
break.
Yeah,
What's the timestamp?
Yeah, let's go back.
His face was just like,
What?
wait, what? There was a sexy time. Or I'm probably misunderstanding it as a sexy time, but there was probably a sexy time.
I'm still thinking of the laughter.
That was a really good trailer,
The
though.
last
I
sexy time you had? A long time. Oh, you had a kid from it, right? So 2 years ago.
It might not be a sexy time.
I just lived through Zendaya.
Fair.
A
It-
big
it
little
might
white boy.
Yeah. I'm her little white boy as well. I mean, do you have any standout moments, Stephanie? Was there anything that stood out to you from this trailer?
I mean, for me, I really liked the color. I liked how it had like this crisp green, grainy film undertones, like especially when they went inside his dad's towing shop, you know, and just how dark it was in there. And then you'd go to like the Russians and it's this like clean white, blue, like very pristine. Like it was just really interesting. So I really liked the color and the pacing in the trailer. Like I thought the editing was on point, and like what Pagan said, like I totally felt like it was a perfect balance of like a little bit of comedy, a little bit of like intensity, and just giving you just enough of like the story to really kind of sell it without giving too much away.
The characterization was good too, where you thought it would be cliche, all of a sudden it twists. Like
Yeah.
even when the cop goes, "I'm
Yeah.
in,"
Yeah.
except for the Russians, which was very stereotypical and how we play Russians these days.
That's kind of
Which is, you know, probably on point, but
Yeah.
Fair.
it was a little twisty for me. Like I like where it went.
Yeah.
We gotta cut them up.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it's sort of like real. It felt like real people trying to like be in a real situation, but also,
Yeah.
you know, because I think we would actually be saying like it felt like they were funny because that's like something we would say. You know, like it's like in my head, like that's like something my wife would say when she says, well, "It's like my horror, my
horror would say what?
no, my what
Wait
the
a minute.
my horror shows or whatever they are."
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah.
you're going somewhere
Right.
there.
Yeah. well,
It'd be like saying,
I've
I
seen
watched
this in the-
House
in
and
the
I know
horror
how
stuff.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Fair.
I think what else is it's also interesting. Like I never thought of BET. This feels like a prestige TV show. It's
Yeah.
shot like really well. This trailer just I don't know. It feels very like high level from a production standpoint, as well as like the people that are in it. And I just never thought of BET putting out something like because I guess you know like in my mind it would be like MTV putting out like Game of Thrones, right? Like I just don't. You just wouldn't see them doing something like that because like BET started out as kind of like a music video station, kind of like MTV, but for black music videos and black talent, and then they kind of
I
merged
see.
like MTV into
Right,
like
I
reality
forgot about
shows.
that. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So it's sort of like MTV putting out like Mad Men or something, and you're just like, what is going on here? This is really cool.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like props to them for
They're
taking a
getting
risk.
Showtime run for their money.
Yeah, taking a risk like this. And
They do have a lot of good shows. Like, I mean, and just like, I think they do have content that kind of goes into this realm as well. Cause they have so many different, like a variety of things, you know, whether it's like a talk show or movie, TV. Like, I think it is really interesting. This is like, yeah, this sold
Hear
me.
more about BET Plus after this. When is it coming out?
So it's already out. Some of it
Oh,
is.
it's out already.
Oh, really?
Some of it.
Oh.
Yeah, there's.
I'll have to watch it.
We're
Yeah, I think
gonna do
there's.
an interview with Michael on CouchSoup, so don't forget to go over there and read that article.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, this looks good. I think yeah, there's a really good balance of like action as well as like like dramedy. Like the comic drops on this were great. It's like you're a cop. You can't think of anything more cop to do. I think that was great. I said like
Totally.
he stole my $10 million, and she's like you stole $10 million, like and a Lamborghini.
A Lamborghini.
And
You sound crazy.
Yeah.
Like
You
it's
sound
just like
Yeah.
the comic timing looks so
Yeah.
good. The acting in this looks
acting
amazing.
looks
The fact
really
that
good,
there's
yeah.
like visceral kind of like really bad violence. Like at the end there, I don't know if you saw it, but like somebody was forcing somebody else, a woman, to watch this guy getting beaten or killed.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I
God,
thought
this
they were
is.
chopping them up like this.
Yeah, I thought they had a
probably.
hatchet.
It was just.
I don't know.
It's intense.
It looked intense. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked pretty brutal.
Yeah. The only thing I actually didn't like about it was what Stephanie liked most about it was actually the color grading. I don't like thick color grading, but that's just a personal preference. I don't like that on
interesting.
stuff that I
Like
watch.
that hot
greenish
coloring.
sort of.
Yeah, it's because even when they're talking, like when your friend Michael Trucco and the other detective are talking on the golf green, like it just makes me, I don't know, it makes the whole world just feel really hazy, and I personally, as a personal preference, don't like that. But everything else about this seemed so solid, and I would forgive it, like watching it. I would just forget about it. But in the trailer, it was definitely standout.
It comes from a process that we used to do where we would take negative film and process it as positive film. You have to expose it differently and run it through the chemicals. Everybody gave you that bluey green, bluey orangey, hazy effect.
They call it crema on the Instagram filter now.
Crema, yes.
I don't know.
They stole that from me.
They did. Yeah. I mean, I actually it feels like it scratches that sort of Ozark itch, or like that kind of.
I thought Ozark too.
Yeah, it kind of scratches that sort of like average family caught up in a situation like bigger than them, and I don't know what it is about those type of shows that I'm always in for, because you always want to put yourself in those shoes and like play the person, like what would you do, when you're sitting watching the show with your wife, you're like, what would you do? Like, oh yeah, I would cut the body up too, totally. Yeah, like you kind of playing along with them, and making the choices with them, and that's what makes the show good, when they do things that are unexpected, and this feels like there's a lot of that happening. So
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Me too. Now I just have to find a way to watch BET Plus.
Sames.
I have a way.
He subscribed.
Steal it from your neighbor.
He does.
Don't you dare! You will support those
I
creators.
think we all going to watch this. This is cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, I would definitely watch this.
We're gonna support Michael too, even if we didn't like it.
Absolutely.
All right, last segment.
What's the last segment about?
What do we recommend? Anything you're watching right now?
It's your reco.
I was on an airplane for a long time, so I watched a lot.
Oh wow.
Ooh, go for it.
But I use airplanes because I won't watch like new things because I don't like the experience. So I go back and watch things that indulgences. So I watched all Pitch Perfects again, and I watched Meet Joe Black.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Great film.
Yeah.
And then I watched this one, and if you ever heard of this movie, but I was a guy in the plane laughing, and people are looking at me. Have you ever heard of a movie with I can't remember his name now, the English guy that was in Notting Hill?
Hugh Grant.
What's that bookstore, by the way? Hugh Grant. It's called American Dreams with a Z, and it's a spoof on
I've heard of
American
that.
Idol.
No.
My ass off.
Oh really?
I left my ass off.
It wasn't the wine.
I was probably.
funny.
When they serve wine free on an airplane, that's a dangerous thing.
Yeah.
They will cut you off.
Is there more wine? I know, but I'm a pretty good.
Yeah, it's
I'm
fair.
a stable drunk.
Keep it coming.
I'm
Keep
a
it
stable
coming.
drunk.
Okay.
And then I have Marisa ordering wine too across the aisle, so I'm getting a double. So she takes care of me. She knows that.
Yeah. She's doing that for a
But
reason.
I haven't been watching. Oh, I got something to tell you.
Yes. Do it. What is it?
Please don't hate me for bad parenting. I'm Dutch, so I'm a little free-spirited, free-minded.
All right.
But
Well,
we were
we're
laying
live,
in our
by the way.
hotel room watching television on ITV4 in London, and along came a show called
Naked Attraction. Oh
Have you heard
no.
of the show?
Yes, I have.
We're all
I've
just laying
seen
in
this
bed
show.
watching, and there's just a Brady Bunch layout of penises on the TV screen. So
Oh,
basically-
yes, yes.
You've heard of this? So basically,
Yes.
the idea is that the person comes out looking for
Yes.
a date.
Girl. Oh yeah.
The girl comes out and she sees feet of everybody.
Don't
and
reco
she
this.
kicks one away from the feet, and then the little sliders go
reco
up, and then they discuss their penises, and then it goes a little bit
Shut
high.
up.
Right, and she has to eliminate them one by one. And
No
when it gets
way.
to the final two, she has to leave and come back naked.
Naked.
So she's standing there with the final two, and they're like hugging, and they're naked, and then she picks. They go off on a date, and then out comes a guy, and they have 5 girls behind the cage, the screens, and they come up one look out the feet, the leg, the vagina. Those breasts are nice breasts.
Jesus.
Yeah,
that's-
it's
it's-
awful. I
We,
don't know why that's a
It's
show.
awful.
We briefly
I've seen
talked
it.
about
It's
it
awful.
before on the show
Fascinating.
on Retro
Have we?
Replay. Nolan talked about it.
Oh, we did.
It was like one of
It's been
the.
around a while.
Oh, it's
Like,
probably one of
yeah.
the things that we put in. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's been a while. It's been around for ages, and like ITV have kept going, and I'm like, in this economy, I don't know. Like, it's so weird that it's such a weird show.
And it shows it everything.
Oh yeah, everything.
Like it's not blurred out.
No.
Like they put all the penises up.
It's completely uncensored. You can look it up.
No way.
What do you think about that one? That one's got a little bit too much foreskin for me. I don't think that's a lot to pull back, isn't it?
It's a little too curved to the left.
Literally. They say this stuff, Stephanie.
No
it's
way.
so fucking weird. Yeah, no, it's so weird.
I love how like
don't reco that though.
These people are on these dating shows because they can't get laid, and then they're criticizing like what a penis looks like. It's like, take what you can get.
I think it's more about like, I mean, the problem. Here's where it gets funny or interesting is that obviously before they reveal the part, they're talking about stuff, and sometimes they might talk about their penis, for example. But it's like you're gonna get caught in a lie if that thing fucking like if that shutter moves up. And you're like, yeah, I'm a hefty fucking, like, carrying this around. And it's like a micro penis. Like, that's where it can kind of get funny. Because she was like, didn't he just say that, blah, blah, blah.
It's a little cold in here. It's a little cold.
Weird. Yeah. So that's kind of funny. But
I'm a girl, not a shower, goddammit.
Yeah. I watched it once in there.
Recommendations, ladies, besides naked
Oh, boy.
Not
thank you for that awful fucking recommendation, PJ. Do you guys want to like save the day here? Anybody else got anything like wholesome? Maybe
I got two. I got The Crowded Room on Apple TV. I've said it before. Go watch it. It's very good. Tom Holland is excellent, and Amanda Seyfried also great. But recently, I completed two. Well, actually, I'm in the middle of one, but two K-dramas on Netflix. So I watched Business Proposal, and that was very cute. And I very much like that. And, you know, I clicked in and I was like, cool, great, whatever. 12 episodes, awesome. And then watched all of them. And they're usually over an hour each, so it's great. And then I got a recommendation. It was like an email. And they're like, hey, we just uploaded a new show. It's called King the Land. And it is also a K-drama. And I was like, Netflix knows me so well. So I click in and, like, when you go in, it's like King the Land, 16 episodes. Perfect. Love this binge-worthy content. Click in and I'm watching like the third episode, and then I see new episode coming Sunday, and my heart fucking broke, man. Why you do this to me, Netflix? What happened to binge-worthy content? Why do I have to wait? I don't want to wait. It's really good, by the way. King the Land is basically about a lady who basically dreams about being a concierge in a big fancy hotel. She doesn't really come from money or anything like that, and she used to go to fancy hotels with her parents. I was like, God, I'd love to work here one day. This is my dream. And she becomes like a concierge. Then this like hotel exec's son, or the owner's son or whatever, comes back, and he now needs to work at the hotel. And it's kind of their relationship on how she's the best talent at the hotel and she's trying to help him do things. And then there's like a relationship developing there, and it's lovely. I would love to know more about this, PJ and Drew and Stephanie, but unfortunately I have to wait until Sunday. So
no need to watch it now.
I would definitely watch.
How we can binge watch 16 hours of content, but if they say the movie's 4 hours long, we're like, whoa.
Oh, I know.
Because you could take breaks in between. Like you can be like, okay, I gotta go pee. I gotta do some
that
work.
a little bit. I feel that a little bit because like I feel like a movie experience is best served as like a single sitting.
Totally.
Or like a show is meant to be broken up. Like if I want to sit through it, I can, but like I have the option to be like I can just watch two and walk away, right? Whereas like if you have a 4-hour movie, you're like, holy shit.
You're committed.
Like, well, especially if you're going to a movie theater, like, and you have a kid like me, like,
committed.
like how do you schedule around that? You know, it's hard, right? That's like half the day, right? So I understand. I get where a lot of people are coming from. Stephanie, do you have a reco?
Yeah, I've been watching the new season of Outlander, and I am like so happy to be able to watch it like on time now and not have to wait until it's posted to Netflix. And I'm like, oh, this is so good. But then it's like, oh, I have to wait a week now.
Right, Stephanie, I feel you.
And they left it out on a cliffhanger, and I was like, no. And then I was like looking up like a teaser for the next episode, and then as I was playing it on my phone, like the teaser was playing on the TV, so I stopped and I was watching. I was like, okay. So like I'm hooked. And then I like my, I guess you'd call it guilty pleasure TV. Or like crappy TV, but I like my dating shows. I like
it's not Naked Attraction, is it?
No, it's Love Island UK, and then there's a new season of The Bachelorette.
I'm out. No Naked Island, Naked fucking Attraction, and Love Island. I'm out of this conversation.
It's just hilarious to watch.
Between the two of you, I don't even.
It's crappy TV.
It's so crap.
Oh,
so
wow.
crap.
And just
You know
side
what?
note,
Fair,
like,
Stephanie. There's loads of people who enjoy that shit TV. So
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Zoe-
true.
Zoe
You can-
does.
you can
To each
enjoy
their
She's
own.
13.
Yeah.
Whatever they enjoy. And if just to piggyback on that, we're doing recaps on CouchSoup.com. Liz is doing recaps on Outlander season 7.
Well, she is.
Yeah, so
Great.
it's called WTF just happened in Outlander. So
that's a
so
good
there,
title.
it's a
Oh,
great series.
yeah.
So she kind of breaks it all down and gives you her.
You drink green like
Nah, everybody just does what they want to do, and I kind of just I'm a shepherd. Just shepherding in the
just
wind.
chef.
And then I'm a wolf and I kill. No, I don't know. My
turn?
reco real quick is and it's not that this needs promotion, but I watched Extraction 2, and goddamn if that's not an awesome fucking action movie.
Is it really?
Like I am.
What about
Extraction
one?
2?
One's cool too. Like I actually like the first one quite a bit, but this movie has an action set piece that is fucking phenomenal. Like I am not shitting you. Like I had John Wick feelings when I walked
Really?
when the movie was done. I was like, there's shit in this movie I'd never seen done before from an
That's
action.
pretty good.
And it's like R-rated. It hits all like it.
Should we watch one before 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean because one's good. I actually enjoyed one. But there's like
Chris Hemsworth.
there's a set piece that's a prison break, guys. That feels like it's it's like almost like a video game come to life. It is so cool, like what they decided, how they paced it, and what they've done. I don't want to give too much away because it's
Okay, don't.
How's the writing?
Okay, I'll watch it.
I mean,
It's an action.
Is it okay?
the writing's okay. Yeah, I mean, again, it's a
action movie.
think of like it feels like a callback to like the 80s action films where
Okay.
yeah, there's a plot. It's kind of like you don't really need to care. It's like he's extracting,
Yeah,
he's
I watched
saving
Lethal
people.
Weapon. It's like that.
Yeah, he's saving people. He's saving people from
Okay.
bad guys, right? Like that's all you really need to know. And he's
Right.
like an elite soldier killer kind of
Yeah.
vibe. And he's the only one obviously that can get it done.
We got a
kind of
meeting in
Yeah.
2 minutes. Wrap it up.
I know. I'm going to wrap it up. So, Extraction 2 on Netflix. So, check that out.
Nice.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, PJ, for coming back.
Yes.
Even though we didn't invite
I'm,
you.
I'm allowed back.
You are. You can come back. You can come back.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, Stephanie.
Pagan
If you
stuff.
want.
Thanks. If you want, yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us today. If you want to rewatch this episode, obviously you could do it where if you're
Subscribe.
right now on YouTube, like and subscribe. But you can also like us and listen to us in your ears as a podcast. You just search Trailer Talk on any podcast network. You will find us. So
hear you
please do
enough.
that. Do you though? I feel like you should just put your earbuds in and listen to this
Oh, if you go to sleep,
on
maybe.
repeat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how PJ sleeps. And then Screen Smash is will be on Friday. Cracked is back.
It'll be
with
at a new time, 2 p.m. PST on Thursday, and it is Resident Evil 4, part 1 of the playthrough. If you enjoy part 1, we will do a part 2.
And it is good. I've seen it. I get a sneak peek. It's a good first episode.
It is.
It's pretty solid. And then, guys, we have a new show, a TTRPG show called Atlas Terminal, premiering on Twitch this Thursday. You gotta, if you're a fan and if you're a member, you got a sneak peek a couple weeks ago. We did a live stream on YouTube, but this week it's now gonna every 2 weeks there's gonna be a new episode
Everybody
on Twitch.
should be a member. It's free to be a member, right?
It's free to be a member. It's free to be a member on YouTube. It's free to be a member on Twitch, and it's also free to be a member on CouchSoup.com. But if you want to support this show,
Give
you
us
can
money.
buy merch, or you can support us
soup.
with soup
Yes.
and
All the soup.
different memberships. You can unlock articles. You get to leave comments on articles, exclusive hangouts with us on Zoom, which we're doing a later one today.
You get Drew's OnlyFans account for
You get
free.
my OnlyFans account. We're gonna do one with the PJ show where it just slowly goes up and reveals things.
We should do that, our own
should.
version.
They'll be like, "Can we shave him first so we actually see things?"
I want to shave that guy down.
Yeah.
No.
And that on that note,
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
thank you all.
We'll see you next
Bye-bye.
week. Bye.